Okay, welcome back. Today we're going to show you how to check the fan blade spacing. It's very critical on these units. And so I'll tell you a short story about a call I went on one day in New York City. By the way, this is in showroom mode. Customer had a model 561 and somebody went in there and first of all, his refrigerator wasn't cold enough. Somebody went in there and put an evaporator coil. And so we replaced the evaporator coil, and it was still doing the same thing. So the company came back again, and then they changed the compressor. And after they put the compressor in, it was still doing the same thing. Still wasn't cold enough. So then they called us, and we came in there, and I checked the fan blade spacing. And the fan blade was pushed up. I guess maybe when they took the cover off to change the evaporator coil, they pushed the fan all the way up. So anyway, I don't know if these lights are glaring or not, but I want to try to get the camera in there so you can see what I'm talking about. So first of all, I made this tool. It's just a piece of aluminum tubing, 5/16, and there's a little mark on there. You see that black spot, but there's a mark on that black spot. That's 1.25 inches, and that's most of the Sub-Zero blades are 1.25 inches from the housing that holds the motor to the bottom of the hub. That hub, not this hub, the hub on the shaft. And so if you can see that, you're going to see it's lined up. Let me try to turn the camera angle around so you can see what I'm talking about. This is the shaft. That is the hub. That hub, the bottom of that hub has to be 1.25 inches from that housing, that plate that fan motor screws into. Okay? That's how you check the fan blade spacing. Okay, so here's a better look. I took this camera off and I want to give you a better shot so you know what I'm talking about. The shaft, there's the hub that holds the blade on. This is a different hub. We're talking about the hub right there. And then up on top, you can see that plate. That's a housing that's holding the fan motor in place. And so that little scrape mark on that black mark is 1.25 inches. And when I touch the top of the plate, that blade is pretty much in line. It looks like it might have to come down just a tad, but this is what I use to check that. And it just makes it easier instead of traipsing through my tool bag looking for a tape measure. Okay?